We are so back, baby. We are so fucking back. My girl unplugged my internet, guys. I got hacked. That's what happens when you don't text your girlfriend, man. We are so back, baby. Say mine. Say my name. W's in the chat. Yo, Eric. Is that the Eric I know? Is that Saurus though? There could only be one. Has to be you, right? Alright. We were on ES, the long-awaited indices, and then we just got shut off. That's so funny. That is hilarious. Dude, it wasn't even my internet. Like, my internet went out and then came back in. It was OBS that just shut down for no reason unexpectedly, which is why the stream just shut off, which is annoying. Now I'm gonna have two little things on the live stream thing. What a shame. What a shame. Hey man, it's the first time we're doing YouTube. We'll figure it out. Is my voice low? Am I not close enough to the mic? 1 second. Yeah. She'll be dead if I can't see the full forecast for this week. All right, this is as loud as I can make it. Just, I guess, guys, is my voice low? Like, I need some feedback here because I need to play with the audio settings on OBS. Ooh, who's calling me? Let me know. Is my voice fine? This is the first time we're on YouTube, man. Oof, who's calling me, bro? Second time. Voice all good? Okay, we good. All right, let's continue. Oh, that is the Eric I know. Haha. Let's get gangy. All good. We on YouTube now. Yeah, all good. Sweet. All right, well, let's just finish up quickly what we were going through here before my girlfriend cuts the internet off again. We have to be quick, guys. All right, ES right here. We were looking at this monthly gap that's created possibly in 10 days. We don't factor in that yet. I would love to see that get created, which what I was outlining before is that I don't want to see this line right here, which is that low of the monthly gap, get traded into in the next couple weeks, because then there's no longer monthly context to work off with, right? So I would not like that for the bullish scenario. Daily, we're failing to offer fair value at this weekly fair value gap. So remember, failing to offer fair value, likely going to seek liquidity. Liquidity would be this next sell side right here. This is a daily breakaway gap. It's this third candle closed below that second candle's low. Not something I would like to see get traded back into again. Something like this. Whoops, where'd my arrow go? Something like this. It's pretty hefty retracement. So I do think this is a breakaway gap. We don't come into that. Let's look at the 4 hour. Do we have any 4 hour gaps we could already move lower off of? Because on my new trading plan, I'll just say this out already. For the new trading plan for indices, I'm allowing myself to trade 4 hour context minimum. Whereas on the swing system that you've seen me go through today for that watch list, I've been looking at daily context minimum. But for indices, I'm looking and allowing myself 4 hour context right here. So this right here already could potentially be internal to external right here on the 4 hour. You get something like that, and already enough basis to move higher. Also with the idea that this is a daily breakaway gap and we could go one time frame lower, look for context there and just play that, right? So something like this, 15-minute or 5-minute unicorn off of that could be nice if we get that on Monday. But again, cautious trading on Monday because it's a no news day. But if we do see the setup, I will take it. On indices, specifically indices. I forgot who I was telling this to. I forgot if it was in general, if it was a one-on-one, I forgot. But for indices, you have volatility every single day at 9:30. That 9:30 open is that daily volatility injection into indices. Whereas in Forex specifically demands news on the day because Forex primarily moves off of those news injections Whereas indices, that 9:30 open volatility gives it that volatility for the day. So you can think of that as daily red folder news essentially on indices. If you see the entry pattern on Monday, this is just a glimpse into the new system I'm developing here for the indices model. If I see my entry pattern on a Monday, regardless if it has news or no news, or sorry, if it has no news on the day and it's a Monday, if I see my entry pattern set up, I'll take that. I'll take whatever unicorn forms right here and then play that. Okay, because that 9:30 open is the volatility already for indices. It's a bit different when you're working with ES and NQ as opposed to Forex, which doesn't have any open volatility. It's very reliant on news, on the economic news calendar for that volatility injection. So yes, I really like it for lower prices. So I'm bearish on this right now. NQ, we have a potential monthly gap getting created here. Again, the next 10 days, ideally, we don't close this level. So I'm going to mark it. We don't trade down to that level. On a weekly basis, if we're failing to offer fair value here, we already seeked that liquidity at this low, right? So NQ has been weaker. Okay, we have a daily breakaway gap right here on NQ. Currently closing below the swing low, showing signs of potentially running it. We'll see. We have this. Let's go to the 4 hour. See if we have any sort of 4 hour gaps below price, below this daily that we could already use. And we do have this right here. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, what happens if we get like a strong 4 hour close above that? Well, then we're going to seek liquidity at this high right here. So if we get a strong 4 hour candle close, maybe we get a 4 hour fair value gap to the upside right here, I would use this new 4 hour fair value gap as the context and look for a bullish unicorn setup targeting these highs right here, potentially even this high right here. If we get some sort of displacement above this like that, then again, I would be targeting this high and then this 4 hour external high right here. So a bunch of different scenarios that could play out. We'll have to see how price action is developing going into that specific morning. And for indices, my kill zone, I've seen some questions on it. For indices, my kill zone is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for now, the current context we're working with here is bearish. So if we see that unicorn setup present itself right here, going into that New York kill zone tomorrow, I could use that already for shorts. So keep an eye on that. I like ES and NQ shorts right here. All right. Gold. What a mess. Why is all these arrows right here? So on gold, we had this monthly context play out already. So we had monthly internal to external, hit internal here. We tagged external on this candle. All right, great. Now we have context high taken. But what are we noticing? We're noticing a failure to follow through that high. See how this candle failed to close above this? And what happened is we saw a large, very large rejection, down close candle. This right here is already daily and 4 hour for value gaps potentially pointing lower. So right here, what I'm expecting on gold, my two draws on liquidity at the moment is this weekly fair value gap and then this monthly fair value gap. Sorry. This swing low right here, this sell side liquidity. So these are my two draws on gold. I am bearish on gold right now, right? I'd be bullish. If I was bullish on gold, or if I wanted to be bullish on gold, what I would have wanted to see on this candle right here was a nice close above that swing high to see continued expansion higher. Because what happened on the monthly basis is we hit a fair value gap, expanded higher. What we should have seen was continued expansion higher, forming a new expansion phase to then continue that uptrend. The fact that we're rejecting it and failing to follow through right here, creating new expansion phase, points me in the direction of a bearish gold outlook right here. So if we go to the daily, we're going to see a potential daily fair value gap to the downside being created. We also see a daily sharp turn. Once this daily gap gets created, we see a daily fair value gap fail to offer higher prices. So this is looking like a potential daily bearish fair value gap right here. If we get that, we can use that for shorts targeting this this weekly gap, and then ultimately that sell side down there. That's what I'd look for on gold. So let's keep that on the wait list until we get that daily context right there. Can add gold to the wait list. Did we hit 17K subscribers? Fire! Let's go. 17K. Sweet. All right. Anyways, silver right here, also very weak. Much weaker than gold, actually. Let's go to the monthly. Let me get some water right here. I'm so thirsty. I've been yapping for an hour and a half. Silver. All right, so silver, we didn't have any of that monthly context on gold. Remember, we have no monthly fair value gap here, whereas on gold we did. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly, we're failing to offer fair value at this weekly fair value gap. Now we're gonna seek liquidity at that swing low. Okay, cool. Let's look if we have any daily fair value gaps we can work with to the downside. At the moment, no. We do have this, but it's a daily breakaway gap. So if we get another daily fair value gap here after Monday trades, so something like this, we can use that as context to now push lower down towards that south side. So I'll keep a watch on silver as well. Let's keep that on the watch list. See if we get a daily fair value gap created to the downside, we could then use. I like that. And it's weaker than gold, so I would prefer that. Oil. This will be our last pair we're going to watch right here today. And it's time to wrap it up. It's time to wrap it up soon. We have monthly fair value gap right here. Okay. Sweet. We're just sweeping this previous month's low inside that gap and displacing back up to the upside. On a monthly basis, I'm bullish on oil. On a weekly basis. Weekly context. Pretty nice. What do we also have going for it? Overlapping order block right here. Very nice. So I'm simply what I'm looking for here on gold. Sorry, this is oil. Why is that? I got distracted reading at chat. Now I have to. Fuck, I have to show it now. Okay, I lost my train of thought. We have a breakaway gap here because, very simply, this third candle closed below the second candle's low of a three candle. A fair value gap is a 3-candle pattern formation. When you have that third candle closed below the second candle's low right here in a bullish fair value gap example, it's a breakaway gap. Notice this large intention already to displace lower. A large retracement to then continue pushing lower just isn't the expectation here. So main thing is this third candle's closed body close below the second candle's low. Okay, back to oil. Now we have this weekly fair value gap right here. Pretty large daily displacement coming into it. There's the 4-hour right here. So something I won't do here is play the first 4-hour fair value gap that gets created off of a weekly level, just based on how aggressive we are displacing into this weekly fair value gap right here. Right. So potentially after Monday trades, this becomes a daily bearish fair value gap. We also have to keep in mind as a large area of resistance. So this is, again, one of those scenarios where things aren't as black and white as a lot of people think, where we have a weekly gap and all we're going to look for now is a 4-hour gap out of that, right? It's not that simple. You have to use some critical thinking here. Look at the potential daily fair value gap being created here, right? Take that into account. What I'd like to see here is either a daily fair value gap displacing away, or instead of just one 4-hour fair value gap, I'll demand 2 of them, just confirming that 4-hour order flow off the weekly. Instead of just taking the first 4-hour gap I see, I'll wait for two high probability 4-hour legs. Okay, so that's the idea on oil. But let's mark this on the long watch because we already do have that monthly Sorry, that monthly context we do have, and we also have that weekly context overlapping PDRA as well. So we'll keep that on watch. I'm interested in gold. Sorry, this is oil. Oil. And then someone said BTC is in the daily gap right now. Oh, this happened quite nicely. 1 hour for value gaps. Are we getting that? Okay, not really. I do expect higher prices from here though. This is really nice. Daily for value gap, overlapping order block. I would expect higher prices right here. I like it. On a 1 hour basis, we're not really getting any of those order blocks. Sorry, how do I say order block? Any of those 15-minute. We have a 15-minute for value gap right here. Off a daily level, I would look for two high probability 15-minute gaps. By the time that happens, we're pretty close to that already. What you can do, if you get another 15-minute gap right here, something like that, place it at the swing low that gets created here or something, and you can target 2R from there. Something like this could be nice if you do get that second leg higher. That's in a perfect world. Those two 15-minute legs off of a daily level would be the protocol there. So keep an eye on that. I don't trade BTC. I just like charting it for you guys who do like to look at crypto. But yeah, that's about it. I'm losing my ability to speak, bro. Oh man, I'm fried right now. I've been yapping. Yeah, I've been yapping for a while. But this looks good. I like this. I like Bitcoin. Before you go, can you give the settings to your indicator? Yes, sir. It's just this pretty much. You can slow this down, watch the recording, but it's pretty much this right here. This is the main idea. So yeah, guys, I think that does it. I think that's it right here. You're the guy from the detention center? Do you remember me? Wait, who's the guy from the detention center? Is he in here right now? I forgot your name. He was in last week's stream and he said he's in a detention center watching the live. Are you in here right now, bro? That'd be so funny if you're still in the detention center. That'd be pretty crazy, man. But we're gonna start wrapping things up here. Well, in fact, we are. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Apologies for the horrible internet. You know, the stream stopped midway. Final watch list going into next week. Quite small right here on the long watch. This is that long watch list, and this is that short watch list right here. Let's move these currency futures to the bottom because that's just to understand what is weaker right now. Yeah, last 5 months. Is it you, Mohanad? Is that you? Mohanad, are you the one in the detention center? He's in jail. Damn. So this is the short watch list, the long watch list, and then this is the wait list right here. This is the wait list we're working with. So yeah, I hope that was insightful, guys. Hope you learned something. It's but you teach me everything in the detention center, bro. Got the lady 5 months, bro. Yeah, bro. What do you mean, bro? Got the lady 5 months, bro? What lady? Why are you in the detention center? I forget, bro. That's tough. I hope you get out though. I really do hope you get out soon. Must be tough. Yeah, wait, drop what? Drop the watch list? Yeah, I'll drop the watch list. I'll drop the watch list for sure. Good night, W in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got some Master Dragon today. Pretty hyped. What laptop you have? Pick. I need one. I have, I have the MacBook Pro. I think it's the M3 one. The M3 Pro. It's the all black one that came out not long ago. The all black M3 Pro. Pretty good. It's not pretty good. It's damn good. It's pretty damn good. Yes, last 5 months. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this weekly forecast every single week, guys. Every single week, I'm gonna be doing this on Sundays. Maybe I am going to Vietnam next month for all of August, so I will be less active in overall in the Discord, and I may not have any time to do live streams. I mean, I'll try if I can find some time, but it'll be really hard, so don't expect them every week then for that, from most of August pretty much. I will post my watch list though in the Discord. I'll post like more concise, like just screenshots of what I'm watching. But yeah, we won't have any YouTube streams for all of August because I won't have my setup. So this was pretty fun. I guess, do we have another Sunday yet? Okay, yeah, next Sunday we can have one more YouTube stream, and then all of August I'm gone, which is why I won't have any one-on-ones open for all of August. I'm going to be away, just traveling. So if you still want to book a one-on-one, shameless plug, they are open until the 31st. July 31st is the last day. If you want to look at what people have thought about it, there's some really nice testimonials. It is expensive, but I really do think it is worth it, and 100% will get you on track. There's also a bonus that's included with the actual one-on-one session, which is a Notion template of the full trading plan in depth, right? So you have no loose holes, no more questions really. It's all in there. It's very in depth, right? So I'm very confident I could set you on the right track if you book a one-on-one, if you decide to, right? I'm not pressuring you or anything. Just, it's there if you want. So just putting that out there. They are open for one more week and a half almost, and they'll close in August. But yeah, we already went over golds. I will go to North Italy whole of August. That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to north of Italy, like the Dolomites. That's what it's called, right? The Dolomites. Beautiful mountains. Beautiful, beautiful. What else we got? Yeah. What'd you ask? Wait, what'd you ask, Caply? My bad. What'd you say, bruh? I'm not trying to ignore nobody here. I just missed it. What'd you say? You said, does the prop firm offer a swing trade? Do they allow to hold for weeks? Depends on which prop firm. Depends on which prop firm. For futures prop firms, you can't hold overnight, most of them. Like Apex, Top Step, you can't hold overnight and swing. There is an exception though. Elite Trader Funding is, from my knowledge, the only prop firm that does offer swing trading. And you can hold overnight, you can hold over weekends. For a futures prop, you can do that. But for Forex, I think all of them allow you to swing and hold overnight and all of that. What you need to watch out for when looking at Forex prop firms is their news restriction rules, right? That's something I'm not a fan of. A lot of props have news trading rules where you have to remove your TP 5 minutes or 2 minutes before a news event. Essentially, you can't exit or enter a trade 2 minutes. Some of them are 5 minutes before a news event. So like, for example, if you're inside of a position and news delivers to your TP, that's a breach, right? If you exit on that news release, TP's hit, that's a breach. And that's such a shame, right? It's such a dumb rule because we rely, for our system, my system, we rely on news to deliver price to where we already expect it to go, right? Remember, we expect news to be a smokescreen for what price is already likely to do. So when you have to remove your TP on news releases, you're really risking price coming all the way back. Because what happens after price hits TP? Very aggressive news. You might just immediately wick back all the way to entry. You get stopped out break even. You might even get stopped out on a loss because you had to remove your TP, and It's just a shame that some prop firms have to do that. So I'm not a fan of those. So I've really been liking FXify. FXify is one of those prop firms that you can trade through news. They have 0 news restriction rules. So I've been a fan of them. Just be careful with that when you're looking at prop firms for Forex. There's no mentorship right now, Trivy, but if you want to book a one-on-one, the link is in the description of this video. The link will be there in the description. Yeah, Arjo is launching his prop firm, Funded Friends. Yeah, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Which prop firm do you use to trade directly from TradingView? So I don't know if any prop firm allows that. What I do is I use a trade copier and have an Awanda demo account that I use as my master account, and I connect all my prop firm accounts as the slave accounts through the platform I use is Traders Connect, right? That's the trade copying platform. It's called Traders Connect. And I have an Awanda demo account as my master. So I log into right here. I look in TraderVate. Sorry, I log into TradingView. I go to Trading Panel. I log into my Awanda right here. Click that. Just log into my Awanda demo. Use that as my master. And then I have my prop firm accounts listed under there, connected to that, and then I can just trade directly off of the chart, right? That's how I get around that and trade Forex through TradingView, which is really nice. I also have a Awanda personal hooked up to that as well. So I have my personal account and my prop firm's account. I could all trade them right here through TradingView with that Awanda. Bro, I want to invite to Dubai when the weather becomes cooler, like any time between October and March. I'd love to go to Dubai. I'd love to do that. I've always wanted to go. It's on the bucket list. Thailand better than Vietnam. I went to Thailand twice last year, and within the last year, I went to the north and south. I really liked it. So I pretty much saw all of Thailand already. So I want to explore more of Southeast Asia. I really like that area of the world. Love the food, the culture, the people. So yeah, I'm excited to go to Vietnam. Learn more about the war and stuff. See some museums. Some interesting things over there. All right. Are you waiting on funding friends? No. I already have prop firms I'm working with right now. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. Been yapping for a while, and I have to call my girlfriend, and then I have to see what she's up to. All right. Love you guys. Hope you learned something. Hope this was good. We'll do it on YouTube from now on when I get back, basically. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm gonna see how I can end the stream here. I am a noob to OBS. 1 second. Stop streaming. Okay. All right, guys. Gonna end it here. Love you guys. Have a great Sunday. Peace out, my friends.